G'day, you beautiful people. Welcome to Minecraft. We are playing Minecraft Modern Skyblock 3 Departed. So that is why we are standing on a block of bedrock in the middle of nowhere, because we're in a void world, and I do not know why all of a sudden I have googly eyes, but that is great. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we're playing Modern Skyblock 3 Departed. Now, what is it? Well, it's a questing mod pack based on Skyblock. So Skyblock, generally you start on a tree, which is on a single piece of dirt, on a single piece of bedrock, and you start from there, and it works off of Ex Nihilo, which is a sifting system. You sift different materials to gain different materials, and blah, 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 blah. But this mod pack is based off of Sky Resources and Sky Compression. So we're going to use these things here and these things here to create most of our materials. And we're going to have to work through, starting from here, we're going to have to work through all of these quests until we get to certain points. So you'll notice that we have some square boxes, and then we have these crowned boxes. This one here, this one here, this one here, they're going to allow progression through the pack. Now, most Skyblocks alter recipes to gate your progress. They don't do that in this. What they generally do is that certain things are locked. Okay, so this is a standard recipe for a hopping bonsai plant, hopping bonsai pot. I can find this in JAI, but I can't make it because I need to be in stage BA first. So stage BA will relate to basic automation, I'm guessing, which is where it is, obviously. So once we unlock this and we gain the ability to do these quests, then we will be able to make that part. So, I can't do what I would love to do and, do digital storage and ender machinery to get ender IO, because all these parts, there will be something in here that I need to make all this stuff, which will be gated behind everything else. So shut up, Christopher. First thing we need to do is create an island. So island create, and we're going to do a sand island, and I'm going to try not to stuff this up because it's not unusual for me to absolutely stuff this up. So I'm going to try and vein mine. Vein mining is where you hold down your grave key. Your grave key is the one to the left of your 1 above your tab. What it does is it, while you are breaking a certain block, so if I was to do it on this sand, it would break all of the sand of the same type in a certain area. So we're going to try to hopefully get all our cactus. And then we're going to do the same thing on the sand. We're going to pick up all that, just chuck down one piece of sand. And what we need to do to start off is we need to get cactus needles, and we need to, if we go and have a look at the quest book really, really quick, what we need to do is to really get started, we need to get a piece of dirt and we need to get an oak sapling. So in order to get a piece of dirt, which to start off with, we're actually going to get a coarse dirt. We need to use life infusion because we don't have access to a freezer. We could go through JAI and work out why we don't. We don't have mana infusion because we're not up to that. We're not up to this, not up to that. We can, however, make a red sandstone infusion, which means we need to use up 4 pieces of sand and a cactus needle to do that. So in order to get cactus needles, we're going to have to shift right click with an empty hand. And we're just going to try to do it as quickly as humanly possible. And then we are going to make a piece of sandstone. And we're going to chuck that in and grab our infusion stone. Okay, now what we need to actually do is we're going to need to heal up. So we're going to make a cactus cutting knife. And we're going to destroy this piece of cactus in order to get some food. Okay. Now, what we need to do in order to get dirt is we need to have 4 cactus fruit in our offhand and we need to right click onto a piece of sand to get dirt. We also need to get a sapling, or acacia sapling rather. So we need 10 cactus needles onto a cactus fruit and a stick. But in order to do that, we're going to need a load of needles, a load of fruit. So in order to do that, we're going to want to multiply our cactus a whole bunch. I just totally forgot what that was. So 6 needles in our offhand. So we do need quite a bunch of needles, and we need to put them in our offhand because we're retted. And we have just duped. And we've duped. Okay, and then we can heal up. And because we have a bunch more, we can cut up a few more. And we can make another one just in case. And we're going to chuck this down and we're going to grab some more needles. So try to get as many quick clicks in as you can, because I think it's still actually possible to take less damage than what you should, because you should take damage off of each needle that you take, but Minecraft only allows you to take a certain amount of damage within a second, so you can kind of beat the system. So we have a bunch here. So if we were to Christ, I've already forgotten everything I need to do. So the needles is to get that. So actually what we need to do is we need to get more cactus fruit. So let's get more cactus fruit. Alright, that's plenty. And then let's dupe a little bit more of this. Another one should be fine. Okay, now in order to make cactus fruit on a stick, we're going to have to do that. And if we chuck 4 into our offhand, we chuck this down, we should be able to... Hang on. I'm just totally forgetting these things straight away. That is for the dirt. So I need the needles. I need the needles first. So then we can get our sapling. Let's heal up again. And then we need to get our piece of dirt by right-clicking on that. And then... Quest complete. Okay, so we have finished that. We can claim it. And then it brings us to this section here. So you're essentially picking your game mode here. So you have kitchen sink mode, stage mode, and gated mode. Now, it has taken me several days to get this to work. I've had to reinstall it a bunch of times because stage mode's a bit bugged. And sometimes it doesn't actually work. But I've had it work twice. I've tested it twice. I'm hoping that it works this time because that's what we're doing. Kitchen sink mode is basically, there's no gating. You just do whatever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want to. Stage mode is basically the way that I described it. You progress through the quest book, and as you get to certain points, different things unlocks different quests, the ability to build more things. Gated mode is the same thing, but when you get to those milestones where you unlock a new sort of stage in the quest book, you're asked to hand in X amount of a couple of different items. So, in basic tinkering, for example, when you finish, you actually need to hand in 8 of these reinforced plates, which means you need, for each one you need 8 obsidian, and for each one you need a gold, what is it called? Cast from these smelteries. So it takes a little bit of time. It's a little bit annoying. You also need to, from basic resources, I can't remember what it is you need to hand in. I think it's a bunch of blaze rods or something. It's something. Don't worry, it's something. But that's finished nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to quest book. We're going to click on stage mode. And then we are going to just back out and just chill out. Just let it do its thing because we don't want to rush it. Oh my god. One thing quickly. I'm hoping that my settings allow for you to see within the darkness, because it's very, very dark in Minecraft on OBS. So I'm hoping that does actually work, but just keep in mind that if during the editing process, if I notice that the video is very, very dark, I may actually just skip through some sections. Also, moments when I'm spamming keys on my keyboard, because I have such a loud keyboard, I may not talk through those sections just to allow myself to make sure that you're not hearing my extremely loud keyboard. So it is nighttime now, so I don't know, maybe I'll talk to you in a few minutes, or maybe we'll continue to talk. So we're just going to accept both of those and then click on this and hope there's some red ones. Yes! Okay, so to get started, we have these two that we can work on. So this is just building a bunch of tables, and this one is to get plant matter, which plant matter is made from saplings at the moment. So what we need to do is first, I hope you can see this right now. If not, I apologize. And we'll skip forward, but we'll just quickly show you that my favorite thing is that you have to spam shift in order to twerk, because you're squatting up and down. So you're twerking, and the act of twerking creates wood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to build myself up here because we need these saplings really badly. We need to make sure we get these saplings. So I'm going to vein mine by holding the grave key again. Oh, we got 4. Okay, and then we're going to vein mine this wood. And I hope it doesn't go off into the void. And this one didn't get vein mined because it wasn't really connected. So there we go. I don't want to lose all my sand, so we're going to do it that way. Okay, so first things first, let's get all this wood. Let's make a crafting station because they are better. Let's just piss these guys off. We're going to shift walk because then it will not allow you to fall off of the map. And we're going to, let's just get 60. And we're going to build out our platform a little bit. So this is at the point where if I'm realizing in the editing process that you cannot see that I'll be skipping forward, I'm just going to build 2 wide around this whole platform. Yes, I suck at building platforms. I understand that. It's okay, you're not teaching me something new. Alright, so we're just going to go 2 around, just so that we have, a little bit more room to work with. We don't have to worry as much about saplings falling into the void and things like that. So at the moment, what I really need to do is probably dupe some more cactus, get myself some more cactus fruit, just so that I, have more food to heal myself if I need to heal myself. And I'm going to get some more wood, and then we'll come back when it is daytime and we'll start progressing a little bit more. Okay, so for now I'm just going to spam cactus, spam trees, and just get some resources, so you're not going to miss out on much. Just going to be twerking and shit. Catch you in a minute. Alrighty, sun's coming back up. I've done a bunch of cactus. I've got some cactus fruit. And I'm just in the process of trying to get a few more of the wooden products. So let's... this is going to be plenty for now. The next thing that we're going to need to do once we do these first couple of quests is actually to build a mob farm. So for now, let's... we do need to keep 1 at least. So let's grab that. We're going to build ourselves a chest. Just to start off with, actually, I'm going to need 3 chests. So I'm going to need 3 chests. 1 chest is going to be for us right now, into which we're going to put our trophies. We're also going to put our sand away because I don't want to lose them. And we're going to put our cactus away because we're not using them right now. We're also not going to be using our infusion stone, and I will only ever need 1 sapling on me at all times. So that's that. What we need to do though is we need to get into this stuff. So we want to do plant matter. We also want to build this stuff pretty much straight away. So in order to do that, we've already done the crafting station, but we need to, let's get through it. Actually, I'm going to need to grab some sticks. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these blank patterns because we need to build these tables. So there's a part builder, there's a stencil table, there is a pattern chest, also need 1 more crafting station. Boom, quest complete. Thank you. So that is the Tinker's table's done. So we'll collect a loot container. Basic storage, we just need to make a parts chest. So a parts chest, if I remember correctly, is like a chest and that and that and something like that. Where is it? Where is it? This one. Ah, that was pretty close. Just need to swap that and put a piece of wood in. So there we go. We have the last part for that one. Put it in. So that's done. Collect a loot chest. Alright. Now, not really worried about this stuff for right now because we can't finish this off until we've got a mob farm built because we need to get some monster jerky. I mean, I could build the basic item transfer one just real quick. So in order to do that, we would need 1 more chest. I said 1 more chest. And then make a V. That's that one done. Collect loot chest. Alright, then we're going to work on basic resources. So the first one that we do need to do is plant matter. So that requires us to do that. Bam, plant matter. Now plant matter allows you to instantly grow a crop. And then we want to do water extractor as well. So in order to do water extractor, we need to make firstly this bad boy, but we need to make 5 of them in order to make the compressed version. So let's get rid of 1 of them. Grab 5. And then we will turn that into that because we only want that one. And bam, that's done. Okay, so that's done. We can do clay, but I think I'm going to get straight onto the mob farm. So before we do that, I do actually want to build myself an axe, but I don't want to set up all my stuff right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck these in. I'm going to grab the stuff for an axe, and then we'll put them away, and I'll set them up once I expand. Because I don't really want to dictate where I'm expanding to right now. So let's get rid of them. We're not going to need them. We need a part builder. And we need a tool station. So the part builder, what we're going to do is we're going to build out of wood these 3 things. And that one. And get rid of that, get rid of that. And then we're going to build our axe. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so now we'll use our axe to pick these back up. We'll put them down eventually. Just, I don't really need... Oh, actually I should have built a sword as well, but that's okay. We'll just build a dodgy sword. Chuck that stuff away. Chuck that away because we're not going to need it. Chuck that away, chuck that away. Bam, bam. Let's have a look what we got. Awesome dried bricks. Sick green slime channel. Sick compact raw pork chop. Handy once we get a smeltery. pencil glasses and a magic pencil from Open Blocks, and piggy backpack. Right click mobs to pick them up. Okay, so we didn't do very good right there. I am probably going to chuck like the pencil and the glasses into the void at some stage. What we should probably actually do is just make this a little bit bigger. And we need to get more wood, and we need to build out our base. So what I'm actually going to do is just get rid of that, because I'm going to cheaty mode my my mob farmer, or my mob spawner. The way that things work in Minecraft is this here is an overlay of light sources. Okay, so yellow means that if there was no marks here whatsoever, it would mean that the area is lit, and even at nighttime the area will be lit. A yellow marker indicates that it's not lit, but it's daytime, and at nighttime it will become a red area, which a red area means that mobs can spawn on it. So what we want to do is we want to build a mob spawner, and we want to have it fully enclosed so there's no light in there, and we will get red markers on the floor, which means that they can spawn. The good thing here is you notice that this doesn't have any light marks on it, because light doesn't exist on a half slab unless it's on... So this is a full block, right? And this slab is on the top of the full block, so the light source is able to exist because it's on the top of a full block. Whereas this is only... This platform here is a half block. It starts from the bottom of a block and it goes halfway in between, and light just doesn't exist there. So you can kind of cheaty mode at the start. Because we're probably going to get to nighttime before I finish this, because I do need to go and get some more wood. It's just good having this, because when nighttime comes, I can just go back over there and not worry about anything spawning, because nothing will spawn here at night even though it's red because I'm within the certain vicinity. Yet over there it will actually spawn. So generally you want it to be about 24 spaces away, I believe. It's been a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that'll be fine. We'll have a 2 for our walkway going around. So what we want to do is we'll grab that, and we'll grab that, and we'll grab that. We will actually use our axe to take this stuff down. I'll get rid of the light source. And boom. So I'm going to use my axe just for the simple fact that it will gain XP. That was great. We do want... Let's chuck these together. And probably should have done that with an open hand, to be honest. Okay, you're just going to give me one? That's cool, bro. Oh, well, one's better than none. We do have some spares just in case that continues to happen. So it's going to become nighttime again. I'm going to quickly say goodbye once again. We'll come back as soon as day starts, and I'll have plenty of materials to get this actually built so you can see how to build the type of mob spawner that I'm building. Generally, I believe there's 2 types that people still do for vanilla Minecraft spawners, which is the type that I'm doing, and then there's like a tower. Generally what you do is you build a giant tower with a big platform on top, an enclosed platform, and you create little rivers on the 4 directions that come into the middle, so the water flows into the middle. The mobs will get into the water, they'll get pushed off into the middle of the actual tower itself, and they'll fall and take full damage and die at the bottom. So we're not doing that because I don't like them, because they're big and yucky. So we're just going to do a normal mob spawner, which is pretty efficient, I suppose, but it just, especially at the start, it relies on you actually, dealing with the mobs yourself. We'll have to go and kill them, but that's fine because we'll get XPs. for ourselves and for our sword once I bloody build one. So we'll be back in a second. Alrighty folks, so the sun is rising and we should be pretty safe because that should no longer be red. Alright, so we're going to build this bad boy. This is going to be our walkway. We'll just figure out how big we want to build this. So that's going to be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah. So we're just going to come 2 across and then 1 more. Bam, 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 bam. I'm going to extend this at some point too, so that'll be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Was that right? Yeah, I think we just came across, didn't we? Yep, and then we can just do 1 more because we are going to be doing both of these. Bam, 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 bam. So this is just going to be our platform. The outside one is for us to walk around. The inside one is going to be where we're standing to do damage. Apologize if my keyboard's really annoying. It is super loud. I need a new keyboard. When I grabbed my computer, I tried to save as much money as I could by just grabbing stuff from the office. Not stealing. Asked for and was given. Okay? Not stealing. Don't steal. Okay. So next what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to build the actual platform that the mobs are going to spawn on. I said mobs. Which is going to be that. We can get rid of this one. Oh no, actually we'll just keep that there because we're going to use that to get ourselves up. So let's just do a bit of shift walking just to make sure we don't fall off. And 1 more. Bam, 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 bam. A bam, 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 bam. A bam, bam, bam. Okay. And the next thing we're going to want to do is actually go bam, bam, okay? And we're going to get rid of this one. Well, we actually got to get rid of that because we're not going to be able to stand on that at all. So we'll stand off of this one and this one. Okay, now, I'll show you generally, we spoke about how, this is at the top of a block, right? So light is affected in here. So when we fully enclose it, it will turn red. It will be allowed to spawn mobs. The fact that this little section through here is going to be missing, imagine that we're going to build a wall the whole way around. We're not going to put anything here and we're not going to put anything under that. This half block doesn't count as doesn't count it as being a space that light can get through, but we can attack through there. We can attack stuff through there, but light doesn't pass through. So it allows us an enclosed mob spawn that we can kill the entities through without having to fully dismantle it every time, which is the great thing. And it's not dumb like a tower is. I hate the towers. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely hate them. So we're going to build this pretty much the whole way around. I'll leave a space just so that I can move about. So what we're going to do from here is actually use full blocks, and that's going to be 1 block, 2 block, 3 blocks is how high we're going to go. And just so that I don't fall off, we'll just turn around and come back the other way. Of course I put that there. I meant that. Totally meant that. Let's just chuck this here so that I don't fall off. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're going to finish it off by just capping it with these half slabs, which means that nothing can spawn on top. And we don't have to worry about things spawning on top. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, we're going to end the episode. Once I get this done, I will just show you that it works. Hopefully. So bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, that's not cool, bruh. So then it's just a matter of, yeah. Couple of good damages before down here, but who really cares? Grab so you can see it's already red over that section there. So we want to put cap, police, just get out of there. That one, that one, that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that is finished, yes? Okay, it's finished. So the only thing that I'm going to do, I'll show you that it works, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put like a railing, sort of, like around here, just so that I can't fall off. I can sort of jump up on it if I'm backing up, but it'll make it a lot easier for me to not die. I'm also going to make it along this section here. So we don't need this anymore. We've proved that that works. Obviously, if you've played Modern Minecraft before, you know that it works. So in a little second moment thing, there should be some ads spawning in there. Did we collect this? We did collect that. Basic tinkering, nothing to collect in there. So all we're going to do is we're going to try to get ourselves a zombie, a skeleton, a creeper. In between episodes, I will, as I said, build that railing around there. If I manage to get that mob farm done, that's fine. But when we come back, all I will do is just allow that to be finished, and that's it. I won't move on to anything else until we come back in the next episode. And nothing is spawning. Sick. Hello. Hey, buddy. So we got some zombies. Zombie. Okay, so that works. Beautiful. Love its face. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. I hope that the recording went well. If I'll have a look at it, I am going to record the second episode right now, so the second one may be as shit as this one, if this one's shit. But I appreciate you watching. If you enjoy the video, smash the like button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you have any tips on anything that happens throughout this series, because you're a Minecraft veteran and you know a mod better than me, please do not hesitate to give me tips and pointers on the mods. Just don't be a douche about it. Subscribe if you're not already. With that said, thanks so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.